Get out of here.
What a load of crap love is.
They say we will have bread and we will have love. It's all a lie.
It's all a lie.
Are you?
Why are you in my bed?
Take a good look at where you are.
I got drunk, and you took advantage of me and brought me to your place. Do you have any idea that this is rape?
Listen, young lady, I was sleeping soundly last night when you stumbled in drunk and lay down next to me. I haven't even asked who you are, and here you are accusing me first.
Wait for me.
Why couldn't you wait for me?
Why am I the only one who couldn't get on?
Why is everything so hard for me?
The chip expert the company recently hired, Luo Qi.
I know.
The one Mr. Wang spent 3 years flying to the US to recruit.
He's been assigned to our department. Get familiar with the work.
Go be his assistant.
Me.
I want you to ruin his plan.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Don't you know what your own situation is?
You get a D on your performance review every year if he becomes the director of the research institute.
Do you think you can still get by?
But what?
Just do whatever I tell you to do.
Don't worry.
Once it's done, I'll make sure you're well rewarded.
Look, you have neither a degree nor experience. At your age, it won't be easy to find another job out there.
Okay.
Expert Luo is here.
Expert Luo, we've finally been waiting for you.
Director Huang, please call me Luo Qi.
Luo Qi. Haha.
This is the chip expert Mr. Wang hired.
Luo Qi.
He's here specifically to solve our chip shortage.
Li Pei.
She's quite familiar with the company's projects, so I'm assigning her to be your assistant.
You really have the nerve to talk big.
Fine. Where do I sit? Your desk is over there. It'll make it easier for you to get familiar with things. Call me Luo Qi.
You've traveled thousands of miles all the way from the US and arrived exhausted just to solve our chip problem. I felt that no matter what, I had to give you a warm welcome on behalf of the motherland. Hey.
If I were you, I would have viewed 3 apartments in the time it took to cook this.
Hey, Jia, Qinjia.
You just got back from abroad. You're not familiar with the restaurants around here, so why don't we just head back and eat while?
And it's getting late.
I saw a noodle place down the street.
They put bleaching agents in the noodles.
They have stir fry too.
They don't even wash the veggies. They just water them with manure, harvest them, blanch them in the pot, and serve them right to you.
I'll just eat meat.
That's just meat glue, made of duck and chemical binders.
Mr. Expert.
I feel bad about what happened last night too.
It was all a misunderstanding.
We'll be working together in the future, so do me a favor and let's eat at home.
You only left an hour earlier than me.
Nothing to it. Just practice makes perfect. I was worried you wouldn't be used to the food after returning from abroad, so I made everything light on oil and salt.
And they're definitely not takeout.
Oh, yeah. I simmered it for a long time.
By the way, Zhang Jia.
As expected of an expert, you're in great shape.
Get out. I just came to ask if you'd like me to make breakfast tomorrow morning.
I'm letting you stay for a week. Not looking to hire a live-in maid. Just focus all your attention on your work.
My bad. I was thinking too small.
Here, have some coffee.
Get out.
I just took a couple of extra glances. Is it really necessary to be so petty?
Everything's dead.
Li Pei, go change your clothes. You're coming to a client dinner with me tonight.
But I still have work to finish.
What's more important, your regular work or entertaining clients? You have a high alcohol tolerance. If you keep the clients happy and seal the deal,
You'll get the credit.
Li Pei is on my project team, isn't she? Yes.
but isn't this all for the job?
Since she's on my team, her tasks are for me to assign. Entertaining clients is not part of a technician's job description.
I see. All right then. Li Pei, finish Luo Qi's tasks first. His project takes priority.
Thanks.
Is this how you've been gaining your work experience?
I didn't want to do that either.
Pleasing everyone is quite a skill. As long as it doesn't affect my work, I don't care how much you want to socialize. But right now...
Not everyone can afford to be as aloof and self-centered as you are. He's my boss and controls my salary. If I refuse when he tells me to do something, who's going to pay me then? If I don't have money, how am I supposed to afford food or drinks or pay my rent?
Since the company assigned you to me, you are under my command. How much you get paid is up to me. While working with me, you only need to focus on the job. No socializing is required under my watch.
张家, give me a lick.
We commute together. Do you think that's appropriate? What are we making tonight? I get the groceries.
You helped me out earlier. Let me take you out to eat.
Sure. My treat. Let's go somewhere else.
Do you have any pork trotters left? Plenty.
I don't eat pork trotters.
2 servings, please.
Coming right up.
What else don't you eat? Spicy food.
2 bowls of noodles, 1 without chili.
All right.
2 bowls of noodles.
Why don't you eat pork trotters?
They have a complex structure.
Complex structure.
Meaning you can't eat it in one bite. 1 minute you want to cook, the next you're treating me. What's your hidden agenda?
Are you suffering from paranoia? It's just basic courtesy.
I'm helping you solely for the sake of the project. If you want to reciprocate, focus on the project. No need to treat me to meals.
Here, try it. The structure isn't complex anymore. Savory but not greasy, and it melts in your mouth, right? Even fancy restaurants might not match this level.
Hey, hand over the calculations once you're done.
I still haven't figured out how to calculate.
Bring it here, I'll teach you.
I have to leave now.
She knows nothing about work, but never misses a chance to suck up. I try to teach you, but you don't learn. I assign you tasks, but you won't do them. Is your job managing projects or managing the boss?
I'll get it to you before work tomorrow.
Fine. If I don't see it tomorrow, you can go back to where you came from.
I've calculated it all. I have it all figured out.
If you can't finish the project, it can be postponed. There's no need to burn yourself out for work.
I promised to give it to you this morning, and I meant it. Even a second late means I broke my word.
Did I get it right?
So I won't work overtime tonight. I need to go apartment hunting.
Okay.
Stay safe.
I'm not used to eating this.
Here. Thanks.
Is it that you're not used to this food, or because I was the one who bought it?
At breakfast that costs 30 or 40 yuan.
It's something I can't afford.
Would you dare speak to Mr. Wang like that? No. So in the end, just because I treat you well, you think you can walk all right?
If Mr. Wang slaps my left cheek and wants the right one too, I'll let him. But you slap me hard and then offer me a piece of candy. Do you expect me to be grateful?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Fine.
I can't argue with you. Do whatever you want. My past interference was just me meddling. I'm sorry I hurt.
Heaven Road Station. Please stay away from the platform screen doors. Please line up according to the ground marking. Please mind your step when boarding and alighting.
Melancholy maple leaves once loved my money. Lonely maple leaf.
Passengers, our terminal station is Luoyu Road, Shuangou Plaza. Wake up. We have arrived. Thank you for riding with us. Goodbye.
Oh, we've reached the terminal station.
Why didn't you wake me up at our stop?
Then which stop were we supposed to get off at?
Aren't you supposed to be an expert? Do you seriously need someone to teach you how to ride the subway?
Since we missed our stop, we can just ride back. Why get so upset?
I made an appointment with an agent to view an apartment.
How did I fall into such a deep sleep?
Since we missed it anyway, let's reschedule for another day.
Do you have any idea how far away we are from home right now?
We can take a cab back, and you can sleep in the car. Or we can grab a bite first. Take your pick.
How about mutton hot pot?
No, it's too game. One is finally full.
Is that so?
What a loser.
I told you to call the police, but you refused. I did call them. The police recovered the money last night.
This candy you gave me is way too sweet.
Feeling better now.
Hey, you're the boss. I'm already incredibly grateful that you helped me. I shouldn't have lost my temper with you.
I'm sorry.
Do you always have to sound so sarcastic?
No, I wasn't being sarcastic.
I don't like mutton, and yet you brought me here. How is that not being sarcastic?
The lamb here is very fresh. It's air-shipped and freshly prepared daily. Once the water boils, just drop the lamb in. Once it's cooked, take it out and mix it with the sesame paste. The aroma is amazing. There's absolutely no gamey taste at all.
Regarding work, if you don't want to do technical stuff, how about an admin role?
But didn't I get the data right?
There's no need to force yourself to do something you don't enjoy.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that no one ever taught me.
I'll only be back in the country for a year. The project deadline is tight. I can't afford to wait for you to slowly catch up. But I get it. If you want to learn, you'll need to push yourself hard. I'll teach you, but there's no 9 to 5 here, and no weekends off. Come on, you're struggling with this and failing at that. I've spent years using my brain on technology, but never as much as I've used it on you these past 2 days.
That's not what using your brain is for.
Then what do you want? Just tell me straight.
Like I said, no one ever told me before. It's not that I'm unwilling. I really want to learn.
Hey, you don't have to move out for now.
Huh?
Stay for another 2 months. We'll talk after the project is finalized.
Won't your wife complain about you letting a girl stay at your place for 2 months?
I'm single.
You're this old and still not married? Are you into guys?
Move out immediately. You're moving out as soon as we get home tonight.
I promise I'll clean the place and cook 3 meals a day. Just please don't raise my rent, okay?
You'll clean. 3 meals a day. Now, what kind of living housekeeper pays rent to work?
Huh? What do you mean?
Take a guess.
Huh?
Well, looks like the sun rose in the west today.
Well, you can't bite the hand that feeds you.
Ever since the expert arrived, your whole attitude has changed.
Young Mr. Wang might be a jerk, but he cares about his reputation, so he won't fire me directly. But the expert is different. He could easily kick me out.
Luoqi's sudden arrival as an expert directly threatened young President Wang's position. Young President Wang sent you to his project to have you sabotage it. But look at you, actually trying to excel. Think about it. Do you really think young President Wang won't come after you?
Things have been going too smoothly lately. I completely forgot about this.
Give it some serious thought.
What are you two talking about?
Huh? It's nothing.
Dude, hey, what's wrong?
Did Shen Jiayu confess to you? You've been looking so preoccupied since this morning. Why don't we go out to eat instead?
It's fine. I can handle it. I can handle it.
What's on your mind?
Just thinking about your project.
I'm a ticking time bomb that young President Wang planted next to you. If I can defuse myself, how can I ever face you?
You and Shen Jiayu seem pretty close.
He's the deputy director. Technically, he's my boss.
You wouldn't eat the breakfast I bought you, but you'll eat what he bought.
I asked him to grab it for me and I paid him back.
Shen Jiayu said you offended young President Wang and told me to be nicer to you.
His what?
Just take them with a grain of salt.
Why?
Young President Wang is an outright villain, while Shen Jiayu is a hypocrite. They're two of a kind.
If you actually listen to him and fall out with young President Wang,
He'll be the one to reap the benefits.
he's the kind of person who would sell you out and still get you to count the money for him. So at work, make sure you don't have anything to do with him.
Sounds like you've been sold out by him before.
I don't need to experience it to know how it works.
Wow, smells great. It must be delicious.
Then eat it yourself. I'm eating out.
What's that delicious smell?
I'm going to bake some cookies so I can grab a bite when I'm hungry.
You know how to bake cookies.
Not just cookies. I'm a pro when it comes to food.
Every hidden gem in Hangzhou and their specialty, I know them all. Plus, if I taste something once, I can recreate it. So if you crave anything, just let me know. I guess I just revealed the reason behind my technical shortcomings.
Everyone's life is inherently different. If you love life, don't pour all your energy into work. Otherwise, you'll be putting the cart before the horse. And don't change who you are just because of someone else's disapproval. Otherwise, in the end, not only will you fail to get back what you lost, but you might also lose your true self.
Did I blabber about something when I was drunk the other day?
Buying a car, a house, and a 30 0.0000 yuan bride price. Actually, I don't eat cookies.
Why not?
Too sweet. You don't have plans today, do you?
Is the 996 schedule still not enough for you? I thought there was no overtime culture abroad.
Aren't they all about work-life balance?
Come with me to meet a client.
Meet a client. Socializing is not required.
Sound familiar?
You just need to stand there like a mascot. Otherwise, showing up by myself makes it seem like we don't value them enough. Once we're done, what do you want to eat? Any restaurant in Hangzhou. The sky's the limit. Take your pick.
I'll go get ready right now.
Oh, by the way, what?
Keep it less sweet.
Is it really necessary to dress up this much?
To show off for our expert, we have to go all out.
No wonder Mr. Wang Jr. always dragged you out to drink.
Are you kidding? To accompany his clients in a plaid shirt, jeans, and sneakers, why should I give him that kind of respect? He was just using me because I can drink.
You mentioned last time that Mr. Wang wanted you to entertain clients.
Yeah, that's the table, right?
Mr. Zhao, Mr. Zhao.
This is my assistant. Please take a seat. Yes, of course. Please.
We finally managed to get a meeting with you today, Mr. Luo.
Haha, indeed.
I just returned to the country, so I've been busy settling into work.
Everyone knows your collaboration with Changshan Communications will boost your market value by tens of billions.
Ask them who would bend over backwards just to get on your good side.
I'ma take a frozen heart. Summer's gonna make it the building of my broken heart. Summer's gonna fix it. I'm the only guy with the damn thing. Crying, I deserve a sanction in my mind.
A 10 billion yuan output value.
How much of that does the company actually give you?
Have you decided what to order?
Let's begin.
Are you okay?
Oh no, my heel broke. I guess God is warning me that someone with a poor fate like me shouldn't be eating omakase, which belongs to a class way above mine.
Let's just go home.
Get on.
Huh?
There's a shoe store ahead. I'll carry you there.
Welcome.
I'll go pick out some shoes for you.
Wow, miss, your boyfriend is so good to you.
Oh, he's not. Let me try this pair, please.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it's a perfect fit. How much is it?
Oh, this pair is 2,800 yuan. How much? 2,800.
All set.
Thank you. Let's go.
Could you wrap these up for me, please?
Sure.
They're ruined anyway. Just throw them away.
Oh, then pass me the shoebox.
You're already wearing them. Why do you need the box?
They cost 2,800 yuan.
I need to enshrine them.
Wait.
What is it now?
Actually, never mind. Let's not eat here. I don't deserve this. It makes me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, then you can treat me. I don't charge you rent, and I even helped you get your scam money back. What's wrong with buying me a meal?
I'll have the cheapest one, please.
Make that two of your most expensive sets.
Certainly, sir.
Things we're here. Just enjoy it. You have to experience the charm of money to be motivated to earn it. Only by living like the wealthy will you actually want to become rich. So hint big today, so you'll be motivated to work 996 tomorrow.
You are the ultimate consumerist trap.
Well, since the money is spent, we've got to get our money's worth. Otherwise, it's a total waste. Excuse me. Check, please.
The gentleman has already paid, ma'am.
You really know how to pull a fast one, huh?
Come shopping with me in a bit.
I'd love to accompany an expert like you to more outings in the future.
Call me Luoqi.
Sure thing. Expert.
You bought me 2,800 yuan shoes, but you buy fast fashion for yourself.
I'm a tech guy. Out of 365 days a year, I walk 300 of them. Why does it matter what I wear?
Fun fact, there are only 270 official workdays in a year.
I have nothing better to do anyway. I treat it as a pastime.
Who in their right mind treats overtime as a pastime? How about I set you up with someone? What's your type?
People should get married because they met the right person, not just for the sake of marriage. I feel forced to find someone.
Just wait until your family starts pressuring you. You'll sing a different tune then.
Which one looks better?
Try them all.
Again.
Who buys clothes without trying them on?
This one is a bit too long. Can you get me another one?
Too long. How does the rest of it fit?
It's fine.
Then don't change it.
Just roll them up like this and we can get them hemmed later.
But you're so tall.
How could they be too long?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is wrong with me? What was I just doing? How much? 28.
Done. Thank you.
Excuse me, bill, please.
The gentleman has already paid. 3, 4, 5.
Is it my fault? Who wouldn't fall for that?
He's way too good at flirting.
I'm just getting some water.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
Wine. Do you want some?
Yeah. Do you have insomnia too?
You can't sleep.
Why?
Why do you think?
Why else?
Because of you. Because you're a total temptress who has no concept of boundaries.
Hey, I was just thinking, with these two 800 yuan shoes and the two 100 yuan meal, how hard do I have to work to earn such an expensive bride price from the boss?
Working 300 out of 365 days a year.
Fine. Guess I'll work myself to the bone for you.
Think about it. If I make 10 billion for your company, your 4,900 is nothing. What are you stressed about?
You're not actually thinking about that 10 billion, are you? Too much pressure to sleep.
Did you really buy that 10 billion thing? I was actually thinking about how to get my 4,900 yuan's worth and maximize my returns. 996 or 967.
You really calculated the other two options down to the penny, huh?
Capitalists are all like that.
All right. Cheers to the capitalists. What? There's a door here.
Will you even be able to work tomorrow?
You don't get it. If I don't drink like this, I can't get drunk.
Is it really worth all this? Over 4,900 yuan.
Got a light.
Huh?
You're an expert who makes $1 million a month. How could you ever understand people like us who only make $7,000 a month? Huh? Once the rent is paid, boom, half of it is gone. And I have to scrape by on the other half.
Okay. I get it. I won't pick up the tab from now on.
No, that's not what I meant. But you suddenly spent so much money on me out of nowhere. It's hard for me not to overthink it. Do you treat every girl like this? Or is it just me?
If you really can't find a place to rent, you can just stay here.
I've done exactly as you said and sent all the components for quality testing. Now we're just waiting for their results.
Why aren't you leaving then?
I want to watch a horror movie, but I'm a bit scared to watch it alone.
I'm not done with my work yet.
No worries. You do your thing. I'll just watch it here to build up my courage.
When heavy rain suddenly pours over your sky, it is I gathering the dark clouds for you. When a gentle breeze rustles your hair, it is I from afar, missing you.
Let me take you home.
No need. My place isn't far. It'll only take me 2 days to get there.
It's too late. It's not safe.
This isn't America. What's there to worry about?
Hey, are you hiding a secret lover at your place? Afraid I'll search the place.
It's already midnight. If you drop me off, then take a cab back to your own place and wash up. And by the time you go to sleep, you'll have to get up at 7 a.m. again. At your age.
I'm worried you'll drop dead.
I'm old. Who was the one watching a movie saying they had 2 reports to write and got stuck here?
There's just way too much work in the quality department. If I didn't find some distraction, I'd be crushed under the pressure.
You should have told me earlier. I would have written them for you.
You'd help me. What? Are you going to help me for the rest of my life?
Why not?
Well, if you're going to put it like that, then you might as well just bite me and save us the trouble.
Alright.
You really will agree to anything, won't you?
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, by the way, last time I dropped you off, I saw so many people living there. Is it really convenient?
That's how we've always lived. In my 2 years of drifting in Hangzhou, I've seen it all. Even when my landlord kicked me out, I didn't panic. Why would I mind a little crowding?
Didn't I tell you? You can stay here as long as you want.
When you say that, did you mean we either wait until you leave in a year? Or what?
Why? I never said that.
Your heart is beating so fast. You're lying.
No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Luqi and Li Pei. So Li Pei really is Luo Qi's girlfriend.
Boss, is the food ready yet?
Is working in the quality department really that exhausting?
Just talk. Keep your hands to yourself.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise, my mind is completely on you. I won't be able to focus on my work at all.
Who started getting handsy first anyway?
Well, you're the expert. Don't you have the self-control to resist temptation?
Then why don't you try resisting?
You really are an expert. You went to such lengths just to enjoy being taken care of.
Did you think I said those things before because I hadn't forgotten her? Out of 365 days a year, I spent 300 of them working. Back then, having a girlfriend probably felt more like a burden. I even forgot there was someone by my side. And the child wasn't mine. I barely had any time to spend with her. In the end, she broke down. Even though I haven't won you over yet, I'm already terrified of losing you. Terrified that you'd end up like her. Longing to leave and starting to hate me.
Before, I couldn't figure out if I liked you or if I just liked your money. But when you rejected me, I realized I could tell the difference. I've already spent these past few days hating you.
So, can I make it up to you?
Didn't you decide back then not to be with me anymore? Then why did you stay to take over the research institute?
Before I met you, I felt like I could live anywhere. But after meeting you,
I only want to be where you are. Even if I can't see you every day in our personal lives, at least I can run into you at work all the time.
The expert might not talk much, but when it comes to sweet talk, you really have a way with words.
By the way, I didn't plan on telling you if you hadn't asked, but since you did, I'll explain. As things stand right now, to transfer you back, I'd have to use my position to pressure Mr. Wang Jr. If our relationship progresses at this time, it could create obstacles for your future career. Are you willing to wait for me?
Wait until when?
By the end of the year. By then, the confession I owe you, and all the hurts I caused you, I will make it all up to you.
Then this meal is on you.
Just a 15 yuan bowl of noodles.
Can we get something nicer next time? After all, I make a lot of money.
Watch your mouth, young. Not to brag, but my noodles are the absolute best in all of Hangzhou.
Got scolded, didn't you?
Well, it still only costs 15 yuan.
Shh! Stop it.
If he comes over to beat you up, I'm not helping.
Once we identify which components are defective, we'll have the upper hand.
Do you want to make this a big deal?
Let me handle it. You stay out of this.
So when can I go back to the research institute?
I saw you chatting and laughing with the people in quality control. You seem to be having a pretty good time.
What is there to be happy about?
If you don't transfer me back soon, I won't know which will come first. My retirement or my funeral.
Hold on.
When did you ever go to the workshop?
I make an excuse to drop by there every day. And every time I see you laughing and chatting with them, you seem to fit right in.
I think you're just incompetent to get me transferred back. So now you're brainwashing me, saying working in the workshop is great.
Mentor, President Zhang and Director Wang want you in the meeting.
Understood. Go on ahead. You can start packing up.
I can come back? Wait for me.
What about your project?
It's going well. But since I handed it over to Li Pei, I haven't had to worry about it.
A 30 million yuan project cannot have any slip. Call her back. We can't just transfer all the talents our design department trained to other departments. If the quality department is short-staffed, let them recruit on their own.
Mr. Lu has a point.
Li Pei is a talent our section has worked hard to cultivate. We can't just let her go like that. But there's this project where the client insists that Mr. Luo negotiate with them in person.
What do you think?
Can't anyone else go?
It all involves chip issues. We wouldn't be able to solve them, even if we went.
Fine.
Understood. Meeting adjourned.
Let's dismiss then.
Don't worry. This project is very mature. With me around, Li Pei will be fine.
This project is yours. You're the one in charge.
Even though you won't admit it, I can still guess. You brought this order in just to get Li Pei transferred back, didn't you?
Keep business and personal matters separate. No matter my relationship with Li Pei, it has nothing to do with her job.
You're still playing the diplomat with...
Is that really necessary?
Young Mr. Wang sending you on this business trip. It's just a trick to lure you away. He won't let Li Pei off easily. I'm here to figure out a plan with you to make sure nothing goes wrong.
As for Li Pei's job, if she can do it, she does it. If not, she can either transfer or find another company.
I didn't know you had company in your office.
How did it go?
We finished talking. Deputy Director Shen, you may head back first. I need to discuss the personnel transfer with Li Pei. Well, what I just said was meant for Shen Jiayu.
I know.
Mr. Zhang already told me about the personnel transfer.
Thank you.
Mr. Luo, Shen Jiayu wants to use me to kick Mr. Wang Jr. out. I can't let him have his way. He's not the best candidate for department director.
I know.
You don't have to explain it to me.
What do you understand? No matter what, I will make sure you finish this project smoothly.
So you've never believed that I can handle a project on my own, have you? You never gave me opportunities because I was more capable than others, or because I worked harder than anyone else. It was just because you like me, right?
Why do you have to mix these things up?
I know it's not your fault, but I just can't help feeling bad. I know you're not to blame for today's situation and you've done everything you could. You've done more than enough.
If I still can't get this project done,
Then it just proves I'm a hopeless case.
I've never doubted your ability.
I know.
I don't blame you. I just need a little time to process and to get over my emotions.
The central heating is about to start. I'm going on a business trip. Could you please keep an eye on my place?
Did you know Luo Qi is going on a business trip?
Yeah, he just told me.
It was arranged by Mr. Wang Jr.
He's the chief engineer, and Mr. Wang Jr. is just a department director. By what right does he order him around?
Just a tactic to suck up to Mr. Wang Jr. Originally, Mr. Zhang was supposed to be transferred to the group headquarters after the new year. That position belonged to Mr. Wang Jr., but now Lu Qi is the director. Now that Mr. Wang Jr.'s plans fell through, what do you think he'll do?
What do you mean? This business trip is a trap.
Luo Qi doesn't know him. But don't you? He let you come back so easily, only to send him on a business trip. Do you really think it's that simple?
Why are you telling me all this?
Judging by your expression and what you just heard Luo Qi say, knowing you as I do, you two must have had a fight.
We didn't.
I know you're hurting right now. You feel like your abilities don't match the arrangements he made for you. But you also have to think about Luo Qi's situation. Now is not the time to be emotional.
Why is he telling me all this?
I feel like I owe you. Now that I see someone who truly cares about you and whom you love so much, I feel like I might finally deserve forgiveness.
You don't owe me anything. We just made different choices.
We were being harassed. I did nothing to help. And even stopped you for the sake of my own future. I'm partly responsible for how hard you've had it at the company all these years. I just want to see you live a better life. Maybe in a parallel universe, I would have made the same choice as you. I hope life will be kinder to me in that world.
Where is the expert?
He has a flight tomorrow morning. He should be packing right now.
He's not answering his phone. How can you be so carefree? You have a business trip tomorrow, yet you knocked yourself out tonight.
What are you doing here?
You're really something. Your business trip is today, yet you got drunk last night. Were you planning to reschedule?
It's me.
Next time this happens, drinking alone won't help. Just call Shen Jieyu and let her get you drunk until you get alcohol poisoning. Then call an ambulance to rush you to the ER and notify me to come take a look. That would make all my anger melt away.
What do you mean, fine?
Here, I've packed your suitcase for you. Take a look and see if anything is missing.
Are you still mad?
I'm not mad at you. I was just worried that I wouldn't do a good job.
Someone who used to turn the other cheek after being slapped can achieve anything, once they set their mind to it. I'm helping you because I believe in your abilities, not because I like you. If I liked you, I could have just given you my credit card or got you a cushy job at the company where you could just coast through the day. And if you didn't feel like working, you could do whatever you wanted.
Oh, so that's your excuse for not giving me your card?
Do you want it?
Nope. I like how things are now. I'm not cut out to be a canary. I prefer my freedom.
Why did you suddenly decide to come over?
Shen Jiayu told me yesterday that Mr. Wang Jr. sent you on this business trip.
I was worried about you.
He's quite helpful, isn't he?
Maybe it's because we're both small-town test grinders with no status or background and no extraordinary talent. It's just too hard to survive in a big city. Before he became the deputy director, he wanted to help me by introducing me to some connection, but the connection tried to take advantage of me. He didn't stand up for me to protect his own career, so he's felt a bit guilty about it all these years.
When I get back from this trip, I'm definitely going to beat him up.
Well, he didn't get the best of me either. But since then, I realized that Shen Jiayu and I don't walk the same path.
His concern for you is about more than just feeling guilty, isn't it?
He said that maybe in a parallel universe, he would make the same choices I did. So, by treating me better now, maybe the me in that universe will treat him better too.
Keep dreaming. No matter which parallel universe it is, you're mine.
Are you jealous? You're getting jealous over something like this.
Not leaving yet.
There's something off with this simulation result. I need to look over it again.
It's so late. You can't keep staying up like this.
I know what I'm doing, Louis.
Let's assign this project to Li Pei.
She already has 2 projects on her plate right now, and the deadlines are back to back. Are you trying to kill her?
If she can't handle it, isn't the expert still here to help?
No problem. Right.
Can Li Pei take this on?
This is a key project. For Director Wang to hand it to you means he recognizes your ability. Young people shouldn't back out at a time like this.
I can do it.
Are you crazy? Keep this up and you're going to kill yourself.
What choice do I have? Luqi got me transferred back, and Mr. Wang Jr. is just waiting for me to fail. Should I just say I can't do it? Even if I have to push through, I must hold on.
Call Luqi right now.
He's in a make-or-break negotiation. This whole thing was set up by Mr. Wang Jr. Do you think Mr. Wang Jr. will ever let him succeed, huh? He's already under enough pressure.
Fine. Then let me help you with one of them. If you refuse, I will call Luqi right away.
The project has been approved, so this is finally wrapped up.
How is that possible?
I can't believe Li Pei got this lucky. Not a single mistake was made. I don't believe she'll be that lucky with all of these projects.
That's good.
Why did it come to this?
Young Mr. Wang probably knows about your relationship with Li Pei.
What about Zhang Huancheng? Did he just let young Mr. Wang corner Li Pei like this?
Pressuring Li Pei.
It only works to their benefit.
If your relationship with Li Pei gets out, the company will only dump the hardest tasks on her, even if she can't complete them. You're still there to back her up. You know what Li Pei is like better than I do. She will just shoulder all the pressure on her own
Until she runs herself into the ground. If I were Director Wang, I wouldn't have put so much pressure on her.
So you're just going to watch her bear all this pressure alone and do nothing?
Luqi, you're not the only one who cares about Li Pei. It's just that I can't be with her. But I'm not as despicable as you think.
I will leave this company. No one will know about us then.
If you plan to marry her, even if you leave the company, the outcome will be the same. Everyone knows she still has you backing her up, so it makes no difference where she goes, unless she quits her job, stays at home.
And lets you support her. No way.
I think things are fine as they are. I'm not cut out to be a canary. I value my freedom.
Keep an eye on him for me. I'm heading back to the office.
The project is signed. Arrange for someone to follow up.
Signed. How is that possible?
I clearly gave them instructions.
Then I'll have Li Pei work under you.
Is everyone else in the office dead? Is Li Pei the only one left? She's already settled with 3 projects. How many do you have, Mr. Wang? You deliver it.
Luqi, oh Luqi. Since you started this, don't blame me for playing dirty.
Everything looks good. You can be discharged now. Make sure you get plenty of rest once you're discharged.
Thank you.
Let's go. I'll take you home. You really gave me a scare. Don't come to work tomorrow. I've got you 2 days off.
But what about my project?
Even if you're working yourself to death, you still need to catch your breath.
Don't tell Luqi.
He already came by this afternoon.
Now he's gone back to settle the score with Mr. Wang Jr.
Why did you have to open your big mouth?
If anything bad happens to you, how am I going to answer to him?
Is he still at the office then?
Van Tining said he already left after giving Mr. Wang Jr. a piece of his mind.
He's not picking up. No, I have to go check on him. Luqi. Sorry.
You're burning up.
Sorry.
Here, take some medicine before you sleep.
I'm here.
Why?
Shen Jiayu told me yesterday that you came to the hospital to see me. I called you, but you didn't pick up. I was so worried about you, so I came over to check on you.
How are you feeling?
Are you feeling any better? Let me take you to the hospital later.
I'm fine. It's just a cold. Hello, senior.
Shen Jiayu was just overreacting.
Last night, did you and I didn't do anything out of line, did I?
You were running such a high fever. What could you have possibly done to me?
You should get going to work.
It's fine. I took the day off.
Don't worry about me. And please don't come here again.
What do you mean?
Thank you for taking care of me before. Sorry for the trouble, Faye. I'm sorry.
What happened this time?
I've been thinking a lot these past few days. My confession that day was just an impulse. I still can't forget my ex.
Do you think it's fun to play with my feelings like this?
I'm sorry. It's New Year's Eve. No plans? Why are you still working overtime?
Yeah. The project schedule is so tight. Who has time for New Year's Eve?
Where is Lu Qi?
How would I know? He's the boss. Why would he report his schedule to me?
No way. Did you two fight again?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Come on, let's go celebrate New Year's Eve.
I'm not going. Let's go. So, instead of letting me pull an all-nighter for work, you drag me here to watch the sunrise. Seriously, what is the point of this? Am I out of my mind?
Aren't you just burying yourself in work to forget Luo Qi? Luo Qi cares about you so much. When you fainted, he went head-to-head with Mr. Wang Jr. for you. Don't you want to know why he rejected you?
No, I don't. He already rejected me once before. Fine. I was the one who took the initiative. But now, I've done all I could. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to be toyed with over and over again.
I told Liu Qi that if he were your husband, as long as you remained in this industry, people would keep targeting you with the hardest projects. Because everyone knows Luo Qi would always back you. But what kind of person are you? Even if you pushed yourself to the brink, you would never let him carry the burden for you. I think Luo Qi was just scared. He didn't want to see you faint this time, only to attend your funeral next time. How would you choose between Luo Qi and your career? Would you be willing to give up your job for him?
No.
Then would you give him up for your career?
She didn't want to. Either. Sis.
Are you and Deputy Director Shen dating?
What are you talking about?
When I went hiking on New Year's Day, I saw the two of you ringing in the New Year together.
Was I not supposed to say that?
Just pretend I didn't see anything.
Is Pei trying to work herself to death in our office? If she dies here, how is our company going to stay in business? As the deputy director, of course I have to stop her.
You're the one who wants to die.
How is that any different from suicide? You worked overtime every single day of the 3-day New Year holiday. Let me tell you, if Mr. Wang doesn't give you the Outstanding Employee Award this year, I'll demand an explanation for you no matter what.
I'd rather believe in ghosts than trust a man's word.
There will always be work to do. Rest when it's time to rest.
Understood, Mr. Luo.
The way you guys talk, you make me sound like I'm not even human.
Everyone is watching. If Li Pei doesn't get the Outstanding Employee Award this year, it would make no sense.
Needless to say, I already submitted the nomination before the new year, and Mr. Zhang approved it. It should be with the HR department by now.
Thank you, Mr. Wang.
No need to thank me.
If you want to thank someone, you should thank Deputy Director Shen too.
He spent a lot of time and effort on you this past year, helping you monitor projects and handing new ones over to you.
Right.
Huh?
You were mentored by Deputy Director Shen, and he assigned all the work. What exactly did Mr. Wang do this year? I'm getting mad.
These are Deputy Director Shen's project files from the past 5 years. Mentor, why are you looking into this?
Haven't they ever nominated Shen Jiayu as an exemplary employee in recent years?
I asked around. Apparently, Deputy Director Shen thinks the people working on the projects work harder. And since his salary as Deputy Director is already high, he didn't want to take the credit. I asked Wang too. The people in our department quite like working on projects with him because the pay is... He doesn't take credit either.
He's quite tactful in managing both his superiors and subordinates.
Okay, got it. You can head back now.
Do you mind sharing a table? So, Zhang Jiajie sits here.
What are you having?
Any recommendations?
Boss.
Let's have one of these.
Sure thing.
And one of these too.
By the way, do you still have pork trotters?
Yes, we do.
Bring me one portion.
Thank you.
You seem pretty familiar with this place. Make sure to savor it later.
It's absolutely delicious. I come here all the time.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't eat that.
I'm not hating on you. Why are you so defensive?
You call this not being proactive? You're being way too proactive.
Since he's an expert, he has a lot of quirks when eating. Now that I've run into him, I should look out for him a bit.
Okay.
Hey, boss. Bill, please.
Scan my code.
Your quiet friend who is just here has already paid for it.
Gee, if you took just one more step forward, he'd probably have surrendered to you.
Get ready to come with me to the meeting room.
What's wrong?
You're involved in a data leak incident. The company executives suspect you
of selling the company's design secrets to competitors.
We found the leaked files of the project Mr. Luo is currently researching on the market.
This is a project initiation document.
Li Pei.
You handled all of this content. How did it get leaked?
I don't know.
Li Pei, think carefully. Who else had access to these files?
This was an early stage project. Only Luo Qian and I handled it.
It wasn't me.
An information leak is a serious matter. You could go to prison for this. How could you be so foolish?
Let me see. The evidence is solid now, but we just can't be sure whether Li Pei leaked it intentionally,
or if she just failed to follow the confidentiality agreement.
But regardless of which one it is, Li Pei should be suspended.
What do you think, Mr. Luo?
Well, Mr. Luo is also implicated in this matter. Even though you are the chief engineer, we can't completely rule you out as a suspect. So it might not be appropriate for you to continue in this role for now.
I remember now. I sent this document to Mr. Wang Jr. before.
But I deleted the file right in front of Mr. Zhang.
You can't pin this on me.
Wait, I had a wrong calculation in one of the datasets earlier. After I sent it to you, an expert corrected it. Wang, look, is this dataset wrong?
Yes, it is.
This is Li Pei framing me on purpose. You have absolutely no proof that I leaked the secret.
Then you don't have any proof either, yet you're throwing dirt on me. I wrote this fake document just to trap you. Thinking you can make a chip using this is nothing but a pipe dream.
I underestimated him.
Was I set up?
Everyone, please take a look at these documents. During Li Pei's tenure as Deputy Director of the Quality Department, she sent all the components for quality inspection. The test reports showed that several batches had quality issues. So I contacted several manufacturers, and I found out that Mr. Wang had been extorting bribes from them. Here are the written testimonies from those suppliers.
This is blatant slander.
You can keep scrolling down. It contains all the bank transfers and chat records. You even took the new project I gave you to negotiate for a job offer at another company. Sharing project files to negotiate with competitors is a direct violation of the company's confidentiality policy. I've already called the police before coming here.
Luo Qi, you've gone too far.
You should save that for yourself. If you try to grab everything, you'll end up with nothing.
Whatever. Let's go.
Not bad, Director Shen. You really got what you wanted. While others fought, you reaped all the benefits.
Dinner is on me tonight.
Go ask Mr. Luo to join us.
or not.
I don't mind. One less person to pay for anyway.
Look at you.
You've gotten so thin.
Mr. Luo, Director Shen is treating us to dinner and wants you to join.
I won't go. Tell him to get a receipt, and the company will reimburse it.
You can't refuse. You owe me this.
Have you lost weight?
I can't eat or sleep properly. How could I not lose weight?
Have you moved on?
Yeah. No matter how great the pain is, it will eventually fade away over time. I don't care that much anymore.
Got it. Send me the time and place. Yeah. You are fully capable of protecting yourself now. I was just worrying for nothing. So what's the point of saying all this now? We both moved on anyway.
What else can I do?
I really didn't expect that you'd be the one to turn the tables on Mr. Wang Jr. in the end.
Do you think I survived working under Mr. Wang Jr. all these years? Just because I turn the other cheek whenever he slaps me.
Come on, let's toast Li Pei first.
Hey, what's going on with you?
No, I can't. Just the smell of alcohol makes me want to throw up.
How long has it been since I last saw you eat?
Just smelling makes me nauseous. I can't eat anything. Maybe my gastroenteritis is acting up again.
Could she be pregnant?
Are you kidding me? I'm single. To the hospital. No need. My gastroenteritis always acts up like this.
Right now.
Huh?
Hey, what's the rush?
Sit down.
Eat first, and then we'll go get you checked out.
What seems to be the problem, young lady?
I feel a bit nauseous.
I feel like throwing up.
It's probably gastroenteritis. It's a chronic issue.
Do you have diarrhea? Does your stomach hurt? Let's run some tests first.
Take her to get blood and urine tests first, then we'll look at the results. Then we'll decide on treatment.
Okay.
Hey, I just have an upset stomach. I'm not dying. I'm right here.
What kind of man is he?
Oh, I need to hand this in. Wait for me a moment.
Are you feeling unwell anywhere else? Do you want to eat anything? I'll go get it. Anything to drink.
I want some Coke.
Okay, wait here.
What is the HECG?
Drink some more.
The test results should be out by now, right?
I'll go check.
I'm not pregnant. You must be relieved.
Now you don't have to take responsibility for me.
That's not it. I'm just worried about your health.
Worried about my health. Look at my blood test result.
Do you have any idea what I've been through this past month? I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep. I even felt like there was no point in living. Every morning when I wake up, I ask myself, why aren't I dead yet? Why am I still breathing? I know I'm sick. I know I should see a doctor, but I just don't want to. I just wanted to know if I died, would Luo regret it?
Hey, I've been regretting it every single second. When I realized you could face Mr. Wang all on your own, I hated myself to the core.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll go see a doctor. Just give me the report. I'm not pregnant, so you can leave now.
Li Pei.
I didn't mean to hurt you. It was never my intention.
Am I not enough of a joke to you already?
Just give me one more chance.
You were the one who confessed first, yet you kept rejecting me over and over again. I really don't understand. What did I ever do to owe you this? If you don't like me, why can't you just stay away from me?
It's not that I don't like you. I just lack confidence in myself.
I didn't want you to get hurt because of me.
When I thought you were pregnant.
Thinking about what I did to you that night, and what I said to you the next day.
I wanted to kill myself. I kept thinking about the future.
But I can't even handle the present.
I wanted to protect you. I realized you didn't need my protection at all.
Why?
Malnutrition. How about this? The hospital is relatively quiet right before the new year. Let's check you in first for thorough examination.
Is that really necessary?
Just write me the discharge slip, please.
Young lady, moderation in all things. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body is going to break down. Look how thin you've gotten. Stop trying to lose weight.
Hold on. I'll write you a hospitalization slip.
Let's go and get you admitted first.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, young man. Hold on a second. I need to give him a few instructions. Young lady, please wait outside for a moment.
Thank you.
When preparing for pregnancy, you shouldn't rush. Being too impatient can often backfire. Look at how thin your wife is already.
And she has such severe anemia.
You need to nurture her back to health first. Having a baby can wait a bit.
So, what did the doctor just say to you? I'm not terminally ill and about to die, am I?
No, not at all. He just told me that you have anemia and that I should take good care of you.
Your appetite wasn't very good before, but it will improve. Anyway, it's not a serious illness. I can manage being hospitalized on my own.
Just let me take care of you.
We don't have any double rooms left. Is a triple room okay?
That's fine. Are there any single rooms?
No single rooms either. But there is one VIP room left. But it's not covered by medical insurance. Alright, then the family member can take this and pay the hospitalization deposit. Okay.
Wait for me.
Your husband is really good to you.
I wanted to listen to it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. When the doctor called you my family member just now, I didn't correct her. I figured if there's anything that needs a signature later, you can just sign it.
Okay. What's going on here?
Malnutrition.
You're malnourished.
So what's the plan now that you're hospitalized? Is anyone going to stay and look after you? I'll stay with her.
Alright, that works.
Conveniently, there isn't much work left before the new year. You can just come back to work after the new year holiday.
Thank you, Director Shen.
You two keep him company for a bit. I'll go downstairs to grab some daily essentials.
Sure. Go ahead. Go get some hot water for Sister Pei.
Okay. Wow, you're really ruthless with yourself.
You haven't eaten a single bite since New Year's Day.
Even if you were in a palace intrigue drama, you would survive until the very last episode. Don't mess with your health like that again.
This is the last time.
If it doesn't work, I'll let it go.
Don't jinx it.
Can I eat now?
No. Dr. Lee scheduled your gastroscopy for tomorrow morning. You need to fast today, but you can eat tomorrow.
But I haven't eaten days.
I heard from Dr. Lee that you're trying for a baby.
Well, about that... The doctor misunderstood, and I didn't have time to explain.
So you deliberately didn't eat for days. I'm sorry.
Before I got hospitalized, everything I told you was a lie. Saying that I lost my appetite was also a lie. And I had absolutely no intention of dying. I'm not the type to want to die over a man who doesn't love me. Shen Jiayu told me everything. When I fainted, she told you the company was going to push me even harder. It wasn't hard to guess what you were thinking. But if I told you I didn't mind and could handle it, you'd never agree. So I decided to play the pity card. Since I went back to the office, I barely ate anything. And earlier, the smell of alcohol made me feel nauseous, which accidentally led you to believe I was pregnant.
So, when I asked you this morning if you could give me another chance, you still haven't given me an answer yet.
Okay.
We are not even officially together yet. You haven't even confessed your feelings to me. I never asked to be your girlfriend or anything. What do you mean by giving you another chance? If you want to pursue a girl, just go for it. What? Do you need her permission before you can pursue her?
So you've forgiven me.
And one more thing. That night, nothing happened between us. So you don't have to keep worrying that I'll get pregnant. Do you really not want to be with me that much?
No. If something had actually happened between us that night, and I still said those things to you the next day, I really wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
That night, you did hold on to me. And you did hug me. And that was it. What made you think things would progress that fast between us? Did you dream about something?
I'll like just this hug.
A little closer. What? Did you dream of something like this that night?